What if I told you that one of Egypt's most powerful pharaohs was deliberately erased from history? His name was scratched off walls, his statues were smashed, his city was buried in the desert, and for centuries it was as if he never existed. This is the story of Akhenaten, the pharaoh who challenged the gods and paid the ultimate price. Akhenaten was not born a rebel, he was born a prince. His original name was Amenhotep IV, son of the mighty Amenhotep III. He inherited a rich, stable empire backed by powerful priests and thousands of years of religious tradition. Everything was in place, and then he broke it. Akhenaten did something no Egyptian ruler had ever dared to do. He rejected the old gods, not just one god, all of them. Instead, he declared devotion to a single divine force, the Aten, the visible disk of the sun. This was not just a religious change, it was a political earthquake. The priests of Amun controlled land, wealth, and influence. By rejecting their god, Akhenaten stripped them of power, and he didn't stop there. He changed his name. He abandoned the ancient capital of Thebes. And in the middle of the desert, he built a brand new city from nothing, Akhenaten, the horizon of the Aten, a city designed for light, open-air temples, no dark sanctuaries, no hidden gods, only the sun. But the strangest change wasn't the religion, it was the art. For centuries, pharaohs were portrayed as perfect, eternal, godlike. Akhenaten shattered that image. He was shown with an elongated skull, a narrow chest, wide hips, a soft, almost fragile body. He was shown kissing his wife, Nefertiti, playing with his daughters, laughing, touching. For the first time in Egyptian history, a king looked human. Historians still argue about this. Was he ill? Was it symbolic? Or was this his way of rejecting the idea that a king must be a god? While Akhenaten focused on his religious vision, the empire began to crumble. Foreign territories rebelled. Enemies advanced. Allies begged for military help. Letters were sent to the pharaoh. Most went unanswered. Egypt was losing power, and the king seemed unconcerned. Then suddenly, Akhenaten vanished from the record. No confirmed tomb, no clear account of his death, no proper royal burial. And what came next was not silence, it was revenge. The old religion returned with force. Akhenaten was abandoned, its buildings torn down and reused. Akhenaten's name was erased from monuments, his images destroyed. Later king lists skipped him entirely. Official history pretended he had never ruled. Even his son was forced to reject him. Tutankhaten changed his name to Tutankhamun, restoring the old gods and distancing himself from his father's legacy. For over 3,000 years, Akhenaten was forgotten, until archaeologists uncovered the ruins in the desert and the walls began to speak again. So who was he? A visionary far ahead of his time? The world's first monotheist? Or a fanatic who nearly destroyed an empire? The truth is, we may never know. And that is exactly why Akhenaten remains one of the most dangerous, most fascinating, and most forbidden figures in ancient history. And the biggest question remains, was Egypt right to erase him?